Okay, time for an update. Haven't done one in a while. This is the corn that where I had planted potatoes. This is the second crop going. As you can see, they're all tasseled out. A lot of silk. They'll be coming along very nicely. And we finally got some rain after the drought we've had, so I've stopped watering. I can still feel they're not quite ready yet. Probably 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. And then there's another batch of corn where the onions were. It's coming in behind. Should give us plenty of corn. We're about ready to get rid of the kale. We're not using it. And picked all the jalapenos pretty hard the other day. There's still really a lot of peppers inside, smaller ones. And the drought's really put a hurt on these, and I haven't been able to get out here as much as normal. Medical issues. Found something interesting over here. The woodchucks, you see, you get some little ears that form that really don't have much on them, but the woodchucks have been knocking the stalks down and chewing the corn. So I'm leaving this here so they can find it and maybe leave my other corn alone that's doing so well. The berry patch has been coming through, and I still have to pick tomatoes in there. We've been picking them. The berry patch is coming in nice. I'm getting a few strawberries now and then because they are everberries up at this end. I'll give you a little overall scan of it. And I'll take you in for some few details. This one, I've got to get another wire to go across on these two poles here. As you can see, this one's laying down, it needs it. But just to give you an idea of the size of some of these berries, it's just like, they're enormous. Enormous. I'll be picking these today. Look at that cluster. Look at the clusters just. And this is the second flush. This is the flush that comes on this year's new growth, which gives me its second flush in the spring next year. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of berries here. And the gold raspberries, I got to get a container here. They're just, my granddaughter's come over and we let her have a picking, and she loves these. As you can see, there's lots, and I'm getting a lot of bumblebee activity, pollination. But these are just beautiful. They're hiding everywhere here. This one's got to be tied up. Put a clip on it. So these will go right up till frost now. Here's where I cut off. You'll see where I pruned them, and I say how they're spreading out, so you're getting a lot more tips. Like here, I cut off. You're getting here, 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 here. You're getting several tips. Some are in blossoming stage, blooming stage. Some are ripened, and some are halfway. As you can, so there's just lots and lots and lots of activity here. Look at these blackberries. They're just beautiful. Some are going through the netting, and that's where I have problems with the birds, so I'm just gonna cut that back. And oh, looked like this one broke off. I'll grab a few berries off of it. It's not gonna. Next year we're gonna get a lot more new growth coming up from the base. that'll fill this right in. It's filled in pretty good, but it's going to be good when you get about 9 stalks per foot. 9 to 10, 8 to 10, somewhere in that area, stalks per foot. These berries are that's like eating candy. So I got to get out here with containers and just see, just a few plants like that. Want this all filled in. Be really nice. And my peas, I've hit these pretty hard with a hose during the drought. They are doing real well. They just need to fill in. As you can see, I get 8 to 10 peas per pod on this variety. This is our late crop. I figured around 1st in September, so they're right on schedule. And these are putting out a lot of daughter plants. And the chickens they want to get into these berries. Yeah, you'd love to come in here. I wouldn't mind having you in here but the strawberries you'd destroy. This one here is just about all but dead. There's one branch that's still looking good. I'll probably put a new plant in here in the spring. I've got some soil acidifier I'm gonna put in, but this here is just a beautiful cluster. It really is. And like I say, the size on some of these things is just, these are almost as big as a chicken egg. Okay, that's my update here. It's this whole area is going to be redone next year. I'm not going to plant squash like I did. I get invaded with squash bugs so bad, so rethink that. And the drought's just about over. As you can see, my grass still isn't green. Still pretty bad. Okay, that's the update. Today is the 29th of August, 2022.